Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me here at Leaping Lotus Tarot. I'm using the Dreamy Moons Tarot deck for you today. I just did a tarot reading for Virgo, and we actually had some Capricorn energy kind of trying to come through that reading. So if we come to find this reading a lot of Virgo energy, I wouldn't be surprised if I recommend at some point for you to go to check out that Virgo reading. Yeah, we also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, starting off with. So let's see what this is talking about, because we did have this come out in the previous reading. So let's just see. Take a deep breath for me if you would. Right into the energy of Capricorn. Set the intention for the messages you need to hear. What does Capricorn need to hear? Ooh, King of Crystals, King of Swords. So the theme in the last reading was a lot about like a King of Wands sort of energy, a lot of fire. So let's see, we might have some more air energy in this reading. This is communication, intellect. Oh, wow, that was very aggressive. Knight of Crystals just came out very strong, which is a speed card. So there is something about a very intentional energy moving in quickly here. Probably this King of Crystals. Okay, I'm feeling very much, he's like, I have something to say. Okay, what do you need to say? This is a lot of cards. Let me just see, we have 2 sevens, 10, ace, lovers. Okay, the Chariot. Okay, hold on. Let me shuffle this all back in, because I feel something very strong trying to come through here. And it's feeling rushed. It's feeling very, okay, hold on. What do you need to say? Calmly, what do you need to say? Wow, this is very active. Okay, the Moon in reverse and the 7 of Cups. So sevens. 777. Someone could be born in October. This could be a message for, this could be a Capricorn message to a Libra. Okay, so with the intuition in reverse and the 7 of Cups upright, the options, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, what are we not listening to our intuition about that we should be choosing? Ooh, goodness, this deck is just popping right now. Strength. We're not listening to the choice we need to be making in regards to strength. Tell me more about strength, please. What are we not listening to? That's in regards to strength. Justice in reverse. Libra energy. I'm telling you, I felt Libra right away with this like air energy. Libra in reverse. Page of Crystals, the Sun. 2 of Cups in reverse. And when I was going through the deck and I was like, okay, there's a lot of messages, hold on, slow down. I put all the stuff back in the deck. One of the cards that did come out was the Lovers in reverse. And now we have 2 of Cups in reverse. This is a romantic connection. This is a relationship. It may not actually be an active relationship. It could be somebody saying that they want to have a relationship. Page of Crystals. Somebody is having trouble communicating this though. It's like the King of Crystals is wanting to communicate to maybe a Libra energy. Or the King of Crystals is a Libra and you're a Capricorn. That could be, the roles could be reversed in this. Doesn't have to be, by the way, just take it as it resonates. But the Sun energy is like, I want to have this happiness with you, but our connection isn't there with the 2 of Cups in reverse. We aren't able to be romantically together with the Lovers in reverse. We have such a weak communication in this regard with the Page of Crystals or the Page of Swords upright. I want to have the strength to be able to say this to you, but I don't know if it's reciprocated. But I feel like it is reciprocated, and that's why you're not following your intuition with the Moon and you're not choosing me. You're not choosing to communicate with me. Let me get the perspective of the other person on this. Because one of these people feels like they really need to say something, but like they can't say something. And it's like, you feel it too, right? You feel it too. Ace of Stars, Ace of Pentacles. Let's have a new beginning. Let's have abundance. Page of Stars, 9 of Stars. I want you to choose us. I want to choose a new beginning with you. I want to choose happiness. I want to choose abundance. Let's start over in the earthly realm. It's like they can speak to you through your dreams, or they can speak to you on the 5D level. They can speak to you. It's like their heart and soul speaks to you and you hear them, but you don't listen. You don't hear it in the earthly realm. They want to make their wishes and their love known, but in the physical material world. That's why we have so much pentacle energy coming through. I want it here and now. So I did ask what the other person wanted to say, but it's still, I kind of lost that intention as I was asking. It still feels like the other person. King of Cups in reversed, 7 of Wands in reverse. This kind of feels like the other energy now that I've brought the intention back to it. The Moon in reverse. I can't listen to my intuition because there might be a King of Cups involved. There might be another masculine energy here. There's conflict energy with that 7 of Wands in reverse. I can't listen to my intuition because there's some sort of King of Cups that's involved here. And there's an Empress card upright though. She has to follow her own path with this, her own abundance and fruitfulness. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? The World upright, Capricorn. It's almost like the love of this other King of Swords energy is blocking the full potential of like what could be maybe with this King of Cups. But this Empress card is here. It's like she's so sure of what she's going down. So tell me more about the Empress upright. Why is she so sure that she needs to go down this other path? What does it mean for her? And what does she need to tell that other king? The Lovers in reverse. I can't be with you right now. Page of Wands. I can't communicate my passion for you in any way because I'm doing something else. Justice in reverse. I might be wrong, but I'm so feverishly moving towards this other masculine. Can I get a why? 6 of Crystals. Again, with the movement. I'm like a little behind here. I'm like moving too quick. Why this masculine? Why this other masculine so much? Queen of Cups. 8 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Page of Stars in reverse. Because that's where she sees her reality right now. That's what she sees is worth moving towards. She can be the emotional queen she needs to be with this masculine. She can move towards her goals and her visions because she sees a way. She sees that she can be empowered on this path with this 6 of Wands, that ego, that Empress card, Page of Stars in reverse. She can't imagine the masculine feels like the other masculine, you know, the King of Swords that we started with. He's like, I want to see us successful in the earthly realm. And she's like, I can't see us successful in the earthly realm. I don't see that. I see an alternative path with a more emotional connection that that's where she sees her earthly success. The Emperor, yes. 4 of Wands, yes. She sees it with somebody else. That's where she sees her harmony and her celebration and her passion is with an Emperor. Is the Emperor the King of Cups in reverse? Knight of Cups upright. Yeah, so he might not be a king. Maybe that's part of why the King of Swords is like, you know, I'm a king. This guy is a knight. Come on, you know, choose me. 6 of Cups, we're soulmates. We've had lifetimes together. Ace of Pentacles, please, we could have abundance too in this earthly realm. Please, he says, it could be us. And she says, no, I have to do me. I have to choose me. Wow, this is powerful. Drop in the comments if you guys want a part 2 for this reading. This was a really cool one. I love the energy of this, but I don't want to get it going for too long. So if you like this, I will absolutely do a part 2. Hit like and subscribe if this is your reading. Drop in the comments, and we will see you next time.